Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back again, everybody, to God's Divine Purpose. For those that are tuning in for the first time, hi, my name is Keisha. I am a motivational speaker. I also an ambassador for Christ, and I am a certified life coach. Thank you all for tuning in with God's Divine Purpose one more time. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button so we can stay educated when it comes to toxic relationships and dealing with people that suffer with narcissist abuse. Today's topic we're going to talk about is narcissists and the silent treatment. Yes, the silent treatment. For those that do not know what the silent treatment is, the silent treatment is another form of abuse that the narcissists do to their victims. I know you're wondering, like, Keisha, a lot of people are silent, or people go silent when they get mad at each other, or they just have nothing to say pertaining to the conversation anymore, so they just automatically shut down and get silent. But that is toxic in any relationship, because we should have a way of communicating to each other effectively. So one of the key elements for a healthy relationship is communication. And that's something that a narcissist lack is communication. A narcissist's lack of communication or the silent treatment is another form of narcissist supply that they can get from their victims, because they will have you trying to figure out or running around while they're not talking to you, while they're ignoring you. You're trying to please them and everything that they can do to get them to open their mouth, to get things back on track. But the narcissists know exactly what they're doing. So that's why they just sit silently or ignore you. They will have you running around like a hamster on a wheel, trying to figure out what you have done wrong to make them act in this certain kind of way. But it's nothing that you have done wrong. It's just that it's one of the tactics and the plots that the narcissist done so that they can attract more energy, more supply. Narcissists can go days, weeks, months. It don't even matter. They can go long periods of time without even speaking and talking to you. If you're staying in a house with a narcissist, they can sleep in one room and you can sleep in another. They can sleep on the floor while you sleep in the bed. They can sleep in the car. It don't even matter to them, because only thing they want to do is apply the abuse to you so that you can keep begging them or coming back to them or pleading to them for them to be back into your life. But a narcissist knows exactly what they are doing. They will have a silent treatment going on with you, or they will give you the silent treatment, but they're over there entertaining the new supply or the back burner supply, whatever you want to call it, the new person or the new people that they have put in your spot. So they can also attract energy from. So they're not talking to you. They're giving you the silent treatment at home or in the relationship, but they're always entertaining other people, where it's on social media, where it's on back pages, where it's on a job, where it's in your family. It could be some of your own family members. So narcissists are only giving you the silent treatment, but they are talking to everybody. They also give you the silent treatment because they want you to come and confront them and ask them, okay, why are you not talking to me? I mean, what have I done wrong? How can we fix this? They want you to come up and plead to them about the relationship so that they can feel like they're in control over your emotions, because they are in control over your emotions. So that when you come to them and you be like, what have I done wrong? Or how can we fix this? Or let's talk about this. They're going to look at you like a deer looking at headlights, like, I don't have nothing to say. So you're going to be the one doing all the talking. And if they talk, it's very limited to what they're saying to you, only to get you even madder, only to draw more supply from you, only to help boost their ego, because you have them feeling like they're a god and you're bowing down to their commands. That's just to get you back into control so they can continue to apply the abuse to you. We must realize that narcissists feed off of energy. They feed off of emotions. So the best thing to do when they give you the silent treatment is to give them the silent treatment back. Act as if they don't exist, because they really don't exist. If you shut down that supply, or you shut down the energy that you're feeding them, running behind them, they lose control. And that's what they hate, to lose control, because they thrive off of control. They thrive off of chaos. They thrive off of confusion. So if you're not partaking in that, that cuts the supply, and they will eventually move on to somebody else. Narcissists use the silent treatment even to stay out late or go out and cheat on you. They use the silent treatment to justify their behavior. So when you know that they are doing this silent treatment, they're not talking to you, you know that there's consequences behind their actions. You might have just not said something that they not like, or you might not have did something that in a particular way that they wanted you to do, or you might not just agree with what didn't make sense to you. You probably just voiced your opinion, but anyway, they went silent on you, and you trying to figure out why when it don't make sense to you, because it's something that y'all can talk about, but the narcissists don't want to thrive in unity. I told you they thrive off chaos. So they always want to keep confusion up. So that's why they're never going to really communicate or have a good conversation with you, because that's in unity, and they can't get energy or supply off of just thriving in unity. The enemy don't like unity. It's division. It's like chaos, confusion, fussing and cussing. They like drama. That what feeds that narcissist. Narcissists are like stunted, tantrum toddlers stuck in a human body or adult body. I mean, the abuse that they apply to their victim does not make sense. They apply abuse to you physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. A narcissist is on a mission to kill, steal, and destroy you. So the tactics and the plan that they use does not make sense to us, because they don't thrive like normal human beings do. They're part of the demonic world. They are evil Jezebelic spirits. So they are what devil do you know is nice? What about kill, steal, and destroy is nice? So if they can't get you without the drama, they'll get you with the silent treatment, because they play mind games with your mind. As we know that the mind is a battlefield for the enemy. Once he gets your mind wrapped around what he has you. So that's why the Bible tells us, do not be conformed to the things of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to renew your mind. When it comes to somebody that's toxic, they're on a mission to kill, steal, and destroy your peace of mind. Gonna find out you ain't got no peace. You up all night. You walking the floor. You crying. You hollering. But when you see the narcissist, if they come back, say if they done stayed out all night, or if they get up in the morning, they got energy. They act like nothing don't faze them. They act like nothing has happened. They go about their day like all is well. But you know behind closed doors what just happened the last 24 hours. But it does not look like it to the narcissist, because they're feeding off of your energy. You're going down, but they're getting up. They're lifting up because you're supplying what they need for them to survive. The silent treatment don't only just stop with you. It can be with their kids in the house. It can be with their parents. It can be with their friends. It can be with your extended family. It can be with their brothers and sisters. They don't care who they apply the silent treatment to. And they are so easily to deceive people, because they'll have you looking like you were just talking about him or her the other day, or you were just dogging him or her the other day. Now y'all back on the phone, or y'all back face to face, slapping hands, he and ha. Like you have not just dogged or spoken bad about that person behind their back. So that's how narcissists is. They are two-faced. They don't know their identity. They don't know who they are. They don't have their own self-worth. So they just use people until their advantage. They don't mind hurting people, because long as they're not the one getting hurt, they don't mind applying hurt and pressure to other people just so they can feel like they're above you. A narcissist is with you because of loyalty. They're not going to be loyal to you, but they're with you because they know that you're a loyal person. And that's what they look for. Somebody that's going to be loyal, ride or die, or always got my back, going to run through loopholes. No. We don't do that at the expense of our own health. Running behind somebody, being loyal to somebody where it's detrimental to your soul is not healthy at all. See, that's where narcissists look for people with light, people with purpose, people with visions. So that they know that they are God's people and they're loyal. So if they can ever find somebody that's loyal, that always going to stick with them, that is the ground for disaster. A narcissist thrive on light. They love God's chosen people because they want to hinder your destiny. They want to stop you from walking into your purpose. They don't want you to come into realization of who God has called you to be. When it comes to the narcissist and the silent treatment, they're going to hit you with that as well. It's just certain tactics that a narcissist or a toxic person always do. They always up to the same old tricks, just like the enemy. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eye, and pride of life. See, he don't bring nothing new. It's just the old tricks that he just keeps circling around. But it's up to us to get the proper equipment that we need to fight off the battle that the enemy is trying to give us, the spiritual battle that we are facing. So the enemy knows that once we get a hold of what he's really doing, we can beat him at his own game. So don't get discouraged about the silent treatment. It's most definitely going to happen if you're in a narcissist or a toxic relationship. It's going to happen, but eventually it will pass away, because once they silence you, they speaking to somebody else. But once they stop speaking to them, they're going to come back and start talking to you, because they got to have something that's going to supply them and boost their ego, to supply their energy that they need to thrive off of. So it's just a matter of time before it circle back around to the next person, and it keep coming back round. I told you, it keep you in this loophole of confusion. So that's what the narcissist do. He thrive off of confusion. Your house is tore up over him, but he over there playing La La Land over there. When he done already done cursed and fussed and did everything over there, he come back here and act like he the perfect boyfriend, or she's the perfect wife, or she's the perfect friend. It don't even matter. Like I said, a narcissist don't only have to be your mate. It could be in a friendship. It could be on a job. It could be in the church. It's just up to us to identify these toxic and narcissist abuse relationships. It's up to us to identify, call them out, and walk away from these kind of people, because they're not in your life to help you. They're in your life to hinder you from the purpose in which God has for you. So I pray this message encourages somebody. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Most of all, remember, I love you. Most of all, God loves you. Until next time, be blessed.